It's recording. So this is my friend John.
Hi.
He's a vocalist. I will be teaching him to play saxophone today. First step, put your case on its side. You never want to open it up and down. Take off these latches. And bam. So, first step in assembling your saxophone, take this harness, right, put it around your neck. Super. Because you will be using a brand new reed, let me get that out for you. Okay. So then I can show you. You're going to want to begin to soak the reeds with your mouth. So just put it in your mouth and soak it with your spit.
This side? The thin side?
Yes, the thin side, not the thick side.
And is there like a way that I put it in there? Like this,
It's like
any side down?
like you're at the doctor's office, just Okay. So then, take out this little piece. Take the cover off. Right there. Now this is called a ligature. The screw should be facing towards the right. When you unscrew them, it loosens it. Obviously, when you tighten them, it tightens it up. So first, you have to put your reed on under the ligature. So you're going to loosen it up by twisting it away from you, I believe. Or maybe, no, towards you. That's my bad. Lifting it slightly and just sliding your reed underneath very gently to not chip the reed. You want it to kind of resemble a fingernail where there's just a little bit of black showing, but not too much. Like if you look at my fingernail, there's a bit of skin on the top. I would say even just up a bit more. Mine looks similar to this. Yeah, that looks good. So then take your ligature, so make sure the screws are in the front where the reed is, and tighten it. So it's nice and snug. So far, so good. So then you're going to take this long gold piece. This is called the neck. And you're going to put the mouthpiece on the neck. Kind of in a soft twisting motion. Be careful not to touch the reed. It's very sensitive. You want it to be about maybe half to like 2/3 on the cork. Of the cork showing. Yeah, that looks good. So right now I want to take the time to do just like a second of breathing exercises so we can get our lungs moving. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to breathe in for 4 counts and then out for 4 counts, okay? 1, 2, inhale, go. You want to inhale through your mouth because when you're playing your instrument, you're not going to be able to inhale through your nose. 1, 2, inhale, go. Great. So you want to take this neck with your lungs nice and expanded. Your posture needs to be nice and tall with your feet flat on the floor. Your back nice and straight. I like to think of my shoulders above my hips. My ears above my shoulders, above my hips. Always keeps a good posture. So what you want to do to develop a good embouchure is you want your bottom teeth to cover, or your bottom lip to cover your teeth. So you're like an old woman with like a gummy mouth. And then if you look at your mouthpiece from a certain angle, there's a fulcrum in which the reed separates from the mouthpiece. You want to rest the bottom part of your lip there. And make sure it's covering your teeth. Then, it sounds really uncomfortable, but then you're going to put your top teeth on the mouthpiece. You're going to bite on it, cover it with your top lip, and then imagine it's like a drawstring bag where you're pulling it and all the corners of your mouth are nice and firm around it. Make sure your reed is wet or else you're not going to make a loud sound. So, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, I hear a very breathy sound. Why don't you try it again? Okay, try it again. Good. I notice a lot of huffing, so you're like, which is good. You're making great sound. We're going to put the rest of the instrument together, and then we'll talk about tonguing. So, grabbing the main part of the instrument. Be sure not to touch too many buttons or slides. You want to touch the bass. So, around the bell part, just try to grab some parts that, because the metal is somewhat malleable, you don't want to crush it in your hands. Okay, so take your harness strap and put it in this little loop in the back. It's right here. Okay, put your mouthpiece on. You have to put this gold part, just set it in there, just nice and gently. Takes a mild bit of twisting. Alright, when it's facing in the right direction, you want to just screw it in the back. There's a screw, just to tighten it so it doesn't fall off. Now at this point you want to make sure that your harness is nice and adjusted to your height. You don't want to bring the instrument to you. That is or you want to bring the instrument to you. You don't want to go to the instrument. That's very important. So if I were to bend forward, this isn't very good for my posture. So you want to be able to tighten it such that you can bring it to you comfortably when still too loose. Somebody must have been using it. That was really big. So you want to be able to bring it to you comfortably where it rests in your mouth and you don't have to move your neck forward or back or anything crazy. Now some saxophone players like to play to the side. I like to play in the middle because I'm short. But if you want to bring it to the side too, that's okay. Like to the side of your leg, like if you were to bring it on the outside. Yeah. You don't want to rest it on the chair though. You want to be able to use the balance points of your harness and your thumb rest with your right hand. Yeah. So I'll teach you about hand position now. Nice segue. With your left hand, pretend you're holding like a water bottle or a soda can. The natural curve of your fingers. You want to rest your thumb. This is your left thumb rest. It's just a big black circle. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You can tell which buttons you put your hands on because they have indents in them. The other ones don't. Yeah. For your right hand, you want to rest your thumb underneath the thumb rest. And then there's 3 keys. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I notice that your left hand's very straight. Looks like this. You just want to comfortably relax it like you're holding nice and rounded. Good. So, talking about, let's just try and make a sound first. That's really important. So, on the count, I'll count to 4. Come in on 1. 1, 2, ready, play. You made a sound! That's awesome! Okay, it's really good. So now, something we can probably talk about is tonguing on the instrument. So a lot of people always like to say tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed. If you think about it, if you say the words like say two, where is your tongue hitting?
It's like hitting almost the back of my teeth.
almost the back of your teeth. But is it like quite the tip of your tongue, or is it just?
It's like.
It's hard to explain.
It's like the top tip.
It's not quite the tip, but it's kind of like where it starts to bend, right? So that's kind of how you want to attack or approach the reed when you're playing a note. So let's try thinking in your head, 2 2 2 2, as you play, or even using da 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 has the same effect. It's hitting the roof of your mouth instead of your teeth. 1 2 3 go. Can you try it once for me? Good. That's a good start. Your notes have a nice, it doesn't sound like you're huffing, and it sounds like you're using the tip of your tongue very well. Yeah. What time is it?